is freedom through flow, which I love. Freedom through flow. So exactly what do I mean when I say that? Well, freedom through flow. When we have consistent, regular, abundant flow of prosperity in, through, and as our lives, then we have the freedom to share our gifts with the world and to have, to be, and to do that which our dream, our hearts sing, all of which are God ordained. Because here's the deal. If we are struggling just to make ends meet, trying to figure out how we're going to pay the next bill, get the groceries, that surprise car repair, or something like that that comes up, it's really hard to focus on being in the flow when those things happen for a lot of people. But that takes all of our time and our energy, and it gets stuck in that not enough. So to live at the level of sharing our gifts with the world and having and doing that which makes our hearts sing and that which brings to life our fulfillment of what we are truly here to do, and that's to express joy. That is what we are really, it all boils down to that. And you might know someone who is in that predicament right now. I mean, we've all been there. Most of us, I can't say all, most of us. Well, if you do, tell them to get here for the rest of the next 3-week talk. And if they're not here today, you tell them to listen to YouTube or to listen to the Facebook Live. Well, it's on Facebook now. So, to begin with, I want to do something. Something I've done many years ago, but I want to do it again. I want to take out this cash. See it? It's so good. You see it? So nice. It's really so lovely. Just get that image in your mind. So, how many of you found that repulsive? They want to live with too. Okay. And that's good. That's a good, honest answer. A lot of people, I mean, what kind of a spiritual center does something like that? What kind of a minister stands up here and flashes money and loves it and kisses it like that? Doesn't happen very often. And that's a rhetorical question. Well, if you had thoughts like that was disgusting and definitely not befitting a minister, I want you to know that same demonstration was done by Raymond Charles Barker. And he's the author of many books, and one of them being The Power of Decision. You shouldn't leave now, this is for you. Boy, you really got offended with that. So, we got to remember that money is God in action. It's an energy. It's an exchange. And when you have a reaction, then there is some hidden belief. And he's going to have to watch this again. There is some hidden belief within you that there are many different beliefs that go along with money. And you might not want to hear them, but I need to be a little bit frank here. And if you had an adverse reaction, then then you are pushing away your financial good. You're pushing it away, and in turn, pushing away a form of your freedom. Because money really is freedom in action, part of freedom. What caused you to respond in an adverse way to what I just did, this coming from a place within you that some of these ideas might reside, okay? Money is dirty. Ever grow up hearing, oh, those filthy rich people? Okay. We've heard a lot of this. Money is the root of all evil. You can't be spiritual and wealthy. A lot of these are in our subconscious. And if we weren't told them as children, it's a race consciousness thing, a human consciousness thing that just permeates our planet. We have all sorts of sayings like that, which indicate a negative consciousness around abundance in the form of money. But money really is just energy. We gotta think of money as energy. It's an exchange, it's a flow. And when we give it a negative meaning, we push it away from us. We push it away, and we lose that freedom to share our gifts and to have, be, and do all that our hearts desire for us to do. And today, we're going to look at a new way of what money can really mean. One that makes us attracted to that abundant flow of prosperity, which in turn gives us the freedom to share our gifts with the world and to allow us to do all of those wonderful things that we want to do. It is such a good thing. It really is. And if you were the guys who were in our law of attraction class, money and the law of attraction, they know what I'm talking about, because we just did 3 books on that on Thursday night, and that was quite powerful. That was quite powerful. You would understand the flow then, that law of circulation, that you have to give and you must receive. It's the same equality, it's the flow. And when we have one of those thoughts in our minds about money being bad, then we block the flow. We do block the flow. We're energy beings, and a block blocks that energy. We don't want to do that. We're going to align ourselves with the frequency of abundance by using today a money mantra. 5 affirmative statements that come from Mary Morrissey's Prosperity Plus. This is class 2. She's got like 3 or 4. And we got to do that again. And what a great class that is. There's a bunch of them. But Mary Morrissey is like the queen of prosperity classes. Really amazing. And I was very inspired, as many were, by her class. I just wanted to share this money mantra with everybody that she created. And here are the categories, and each one has an affirmation to go with it. So we have M, all right, we're doing an acronym here. M, mindset. O, opportunity awareness. N, network, yes. Network equals your net worth. E, energy, calm, confidence. Y, yes. So first this morning, I'm going to talk about M for mindset. What is your mindset around money? I got to work really hard for money. It's really difficult to get money. I mean, there's all these kinds of beliefs that we create with our beliefs around money, right? So there is a need somewhere for an adjustment in your thinking if you feel that way. Your response to my earlier demonstration gave you a start on the recognizing your mindset. Whatever your mindset is around money, that was your hint, your clue. And if you had an adverse reaction, I urge you to make it your mission to shift that. And to realize that money in and of itself is totally neutral. Money is what we put on it. It's like the law, it's neutral. It is, and it gives back what the beliefs we put upon it. It's not like money sits there and says, oh, I'm going to go all the way over to this guy, and I'm not going to that one. That's not money. Money is neutral. It's neither good nor bad. But thinking makes it so, to quote Shakespeare, right? And here's a question. Do you have the mindset that there is an ever-present flow of it available to you? And if not, if you don't believe that you deserve to be in the flow, then there's some adjustments that we're going to make today that I hope help you. And I love these words by Dr. Joseph Murphy in The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Just lent you that book. Great book. Okay. He wrote this: look at money like the tide, and you will always have plenty of it. The ebb and flow of the tide is constant. When the tide goes out, you are absolutely sure that it's going to come back in. It will return. When we stand on a beach and the tide goes out, do we cry and moan and worry and fret that the water won't come back in again? Pretty ridiculous. But I know we do that with this energy called money. It goes out and we think, now what am I going to do? Just put it all out. Well, there's that thing called the law of circulation. And when you truly believe it clearly, it always comes back, in fact, multiplied, truly. Begin to shift the idea of money, of a money abundance, by being absolutely and totally grateful for the money that you now have. That's where we start. We're always grateful for the money that we now have, no matter how much it is. And appreciate it when you spend it. Appreciate what it is doing. I always bless my mail. The bills, especially the ones I do mail out. I even bless the ones on the computer. Because I know that that is going out, doing its job, and more will flow to me. And it's not let me down. It's not let me down. It works. I get these in the email, Note from the Universe by Mike Dooley. He said this: when you spend money, whether a little or a lot, wisely or not, do you celebrate that you're creating opportunities, dancing with life, exchanging energy, supporting economies, feeding families, lessening poverty consciousness, demonstrating courage, validating life, eradicating fear, invoking magic into your life, and lifting humanity into a higher vibration, because that's what we are doing. And here's the money mantra. So each one of these letters of this acronym is going to have a mantra with it, an affirmation. It's, I live in an abundant universe that delights in expressing its limitless supply through me. Now, we're going to say this together, but we're going to do it, I know you'll love this, with the power pose. This is very effective. This is opening up to universal good, so you're going to repeat after me. I live in an abundant universe.
I live in an abundant universe
that delights in expressing through me.
That delights in expressing through me.
Its limitless supply.
Its limitless supply
Is mine.
is mine.
Now, that brings us to O. Opportunity awareness. This is an important one. In his book, Prosperity, Charles Fillmore wrote on page 93, when you have asked for something, be on alert to receive it when it comes. People complain that the prayers are not answered, when if we knew the truth, they are not awake to receive the answer when it comes. If you ask for money, do not look for an angel who appears from the sky to bring it on a golden platter. But keep your eyes open for some fresh opportunity to make money or the flow that can just come. An opportunity most definitely will come as sure as I live. And that's from Charles Fillmore, one of the founders of Unity. Money mantra for that is, I make welcome, attune to, and take action on all opportunities that come my way to increase the flow of abundance in my life. I make welcome, attune to, and take action on, any and all opportunities, that come my way, to increase the flow, of abundance in my life. So it is. So it is. Brings us to N. Your network equals your net worth. Now, Mary Morrissey goes into great detail about this, and I believe she's correct. It took me a while to get it, but yeah. Who do you hang out with? What are the conversations that you're having? What books are they reading? Or are on the tablet, whatever it is. What are they reading? What things are they focusing on? Mary Morrissey goes into this concept in great depth in the Prosperity Plus class. I love to hear people with success. I love to hear people with success stories. It makes me happy. You know what it does? It raises my vibration. It makes me feel really great. I'm happy for them. And it makes me feel good. I don't want to be around people who talk about lack and limitation. That brings my energy down, and I am responsible for my own energy, and you are responsible for your own energy, so see where it goes. The money mantra for that one is, I surround myself with people who delight in the freedom that money represents, who are generous givers as well as grateful receivers, and who continually embrace the flow of abundance in their lives. I surround myself with people who delight in the freedom that money represents, who are generous givers, as well as grateful receivers, who continually embrace the flow of abundance in their lives. Yes. Oh, let's take a breath after each one, because we're taking it into our physical body. This is all good. This is all good news. This is wonderful. We're going to E, energy of calm confidence. To me, this is a restatement of mindset. Where are we in our consciousness? Are we nervous and negative about the flow of the good in our lives? Or are we calm and confident about it? Calm expectancy, which we spoke of on Thursday. Calm expectancy. It's a wonderful way to live. Do we realize that the tide will flow out, but it will also flow back in? It is an infallible law of circulation. It cannot not work if you truly believe it and truly live it. Because I've been in situations where I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent, or I didn't know how I was going to even live and exist. And you know what? Every single time, the universe supported me in the most amazing ways, ways that I could never plan. Never. And that's the way it works. It really does work. What is our attitude when an unexpected repair bill comes up, or an unexpected bill of any sort? Dread and anxiety? Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. Like that? Your hand is stuck to your forehead? A lot of us. So, I have a really wild idea that I want to toss out here. But first, I have another question. How do you respond when you get unexpected income? Yay! Yippee! Right? Woo! Yes, I'm excited. Well, what if, this is a kind of wild idea, what if you had that same reaction, like you have the unexpected income around that unexpected expense when it comes in? The reaction, the same reaction. Whoa, yippee! I wonder how the universe is going to fulfill this bill. I don't look like I have any money to pay. And most of you know, I signed up for a class, and I signed up in October, and the class was really expensive. And I'm like, I can't wait. I said it to the people I was with at Anton. I can't wait to see how the universe is going to pay this. 2 days later, it was paid. Didn't ask anyone. It was paid. Don't know how, so I get into that space of holding, well, let's see how it's going to do this. Signed up for it, made the guy change the date and time so I could attend it, because he's on the West Coast, we're on the East Coast. And I'm telling you, it really does work. So, I admit that I might be going out a little far on the limb, so if you can do that, how about this attitude? I'm so excited to see how God is going to work this out. Just unexpected bills come in. I'm going to see, I call it universe, that'll make a difference, how it's going to get paid. In a treatment for peace of mind and the science of mind, Ernest Holmes writes this in calm confidence when he writes, "There is no uncertainty about my future and no fear as a result of my past. I live in the eternal now, which is filled with good alone. Goodness and beauty follow me. Peace and joy accompanying me. Happiness and wholeness fill my entire being with the realization of love and perfection." Love Ernest Holmes. Here's the money mantra for that. I recognize that money flows to me easily and effortlessly, and I move through my day with calm confidence, knowing this is so. Okay? I recognize that money flows through me.
I recognize that money flows through me
Easily and effortlessly.
easily and effortlessly.
I move through my day. With calm confidence.
With calm confidence,
Knowing this is so.
knowing that this is so.
It's amazing because by making those strong affirmations, you know the law, divine law, is giving back what we put into it. That's why imagination is so powerful. We can imagine how we would be with whatever amount of money or whatever it is that you have in your head. What would I be? I would be so happy and free. I could help others. I could go on that retreat. I can go over to this continent. The law doesn't know the difference between imagination and what we call reality. This little reality thing that we call it. Truly. You live in parallel universes anyway, so pick one. True, right?
Yeah, it is.
There is, so, I read that one, okay. We did that. So we're on why. This is going by so fast because it's so much fun. Why? Yes. We say yes, right? This is about discernment, about saying yes to those ideas, conversations, activities that support and serve our expansion and the flow of good in our lives. Where are you spending your time, your mental time? Where are you spending it? And physical time too. Do you do something every day to move you toward greater living? Your calendar reflects how you're living your life. Look at your calendar. See how much me time you have. See how much, right?
Yeah.
It's true. Your calendar will not lie to you. It tells you where you've been spending your time. So we have, and your checkbook too, but people really don't use checkbooks much anymore. So we have a money mantra for that one. I say only yes to those things. Hello?
I say only yes to those things
That lead to a greater life.
that lead to a greater life,
Flow and abundance.
flow and abundance.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Sir Francis Bacon once said, money is a good servant, but a bad master. Remember that. We do not put money up there and worship it and treat it as if it is a god. It is not. It is simply energy in motion. That's what it is. We put our money into service for God's work. We allow people to get paid for the jobs they do. If you think about the circulation, it's like a sacred act. It truly is. And so when we have a new look at money, the way we have today, we make it very good. And a very good and faithful servant, because money is a servant. That's all it is. It enables us to do the things we would like to do. We don't hold on to it. And that servant gives us the freedom to share our gifts with the world, to be, to do, and to have that which makes our hearts sing. So I put on the last, I had to do it last night, I did a copy of the whole money mantra. It's in your bulletins. It's in here. So you can do this at home. I thought, you know, I could stand up here and talk till I'm blue in the face, but here you can do this at home. So I can either read it to you, or we could do the money mantra on steroids. It's up to you. Which one would you like? Steroids. Oh, steroids, all right. Stand up. V position. This is a power position, all right? Repeat this after me. I live in an abundant universe.
I live in an abundant universe
That delights in expressing
that delights in expressing
its limitless supply through me.
its limitless supply through me.
I make welcome,
I make welcome,
attune to,
attune to,
and take action,
take action,
and take action
and take action
on any and all opportunities
on any and all opportunities
that come my way
that come my
to
way
increase the flow
to increase the
of
flow
abundance in my life. Keep going. This is where we are power. We're on steroids, baby. I surround myself with people
I surround myself with
who
people
delight in the freedom that money represents,
who delight in the freedom that money represents,
who are generous givers,
who are
receivers
as well as grateful receivers
who continually embrace
who continually embrace
flow of abundance in their
the
lives.
flow of abundance in their lives.
I recognize that money moves through me
I recognize that money moves through me
easily and effortlessly.
easily and effortlessly.
Well, I'm not finished. And I move through my day
And I move my day
with calm confidence,
with calm confidence,
knowing this is so.
knowing this is so.
I say yes to those things
I say yes to
that
those
lead to a greater expansion,
that lead to a greater expansion,
flow, and abundance in my life.
of flow and abundance in my life.
And so it is.